Welcome, this is JakeBacko481. I have a very special mod for you. It's taken me a little bit of time to get this to actually function properly with Upload Studio on Xbox One, because that is what I record all of my gaming videos with, as I do not own a PC, because I'm a poor person who had to buy my Xbox secondhand and everything. But this is special because, as a lot of us know, and if you search this video you already probably know, mods are allowed on Fallout 4 on all platforms. These mods may be taken down soon because of copyright issues, because they are Halo-related mods for Fallout 4 on Xbox One through Bethesda.net. So take these while you can. You're welcome. I'm doing this because Halo 5 just turned 3 years old this last weekend. You can do the math. Anyway, here we go. These are top 5 Halo mods in Fallout 4. Number 5 is a work in progress. It is the MA5 assault rifle. You can see it there. You can see the fact that it is a work in progress in that the ammo counter stays at 0. It doesn't actually function. You can see there. It's pretty obvious, you know. Stands out, and the reload animation is not bullpup friendly. However, the customization is exactly what you would expect. You don't want your assault rifle to really change unless you're Halo 5. This is more of a Halo 3 model, it looks like, and it looks really good. You can change the magazine ammo capacity without changing the looks. You can reduce the recoil a little bit, stuff like that, and you can change it between semi and fully automatic, which is pretty nice. I mean, I like having that option. I don't use it on semi-auto, but I could see somebody using it. You can see some of the available things here. Switching it back to fully automatic. The fire rate is good. It's what you should expect from an assault rifle. It's got very Fallout-ish sounds. Let's go on to the next one. Number 4 on our list is a complete mod. This is a really, really well done one with custom sounds and animations and everything. Excuse me if I mispronounced there. It is 1:30 in the morning. I'm trying to get this done because it's been bugging me for a while. The Magnum is very customizable. You can change the way it looks to a certain degree. Strip it down like a Halo 2 or Halo 5 gunfighter Magnum. Put the Halo 3 ODST SOCOM attachment on the front. Have the smart scope. Have a couple of paint jobs. I like to have the smart scope on it myself. Here's a good look at it in third person. You can get a decent view. There's the first person view. As you can probably tell if you've played a lot of Halo, this is the Halo Reach model. You can see the rate of fire there is pretty good. It actually does a lot of damage. And you can modify that to balance it in game however you want, of course. Not only through receivers, which change the ammo type and the capacity, but also directly you can change plus 20%, minus 20%, and stuff like that. There's with the SOCOM attachment. It does look better with the black paint job with this attachment, just more authentic. But either way, it's really nice. I love this mod. This is one of my go-to mods for Fallout. You can see the Smart Link. I'll show you real quick for contrast reasons the Iron Sight version of the Smart Link. Then we'll show you what it's actually supposed to be like. This is what it is. It uses a scope version, and I do the 2 power just for authenticity, using the Combat Evolved style. This is the way I like to use it. Recoil isn't too bad. You stay on target pretty well. Using it while you're moving is pretty easy. Let's move on though to number 3. Now this is a very special mod. It's kind of hidden. The name is B-Team. I'm just going to leave it at that. You can search it. I don't want this to get taken down, but it probably will because they find it anyway. There's already a lot of videos on there with it. So you have to find the mod author's character to hunt him down and fight him. Let's go do that real quick. You can see him there. Dead serious. And he has the stuff in his inventory. He has a decent amount of health, just so you know. Don't run in blind. He has an alien blaster, so if you're low level you can put up a fight, but I completely cheated out my game, so it doesn't mean anything to me. Alright, let's pick up his inventory. You can see the stuff in there. It comes in 3 layers per thing. And they don't have inventory special images, whatever you call it, like a 3D rendering. I have no idea what paper airplane is. I've never actually figured that out. I've just come for the armor.
Nice.
Let's just take everything. Okay. Now let's show it off. I'll go through them in order. I have Piper to model the female ones because they do not function on a male player body. So I will show off the male ones and I will have Piper do the female. Here is Fred's armor, the Centurion in Halo 5. It actually looks better as far as the texture itself goes. It's shinier, it's more metallic looking. Looks like it can take some attacks instead of just being a plastic child's costume like it looks in Halo 5. Because for some reason all the armors in Halo 5 look plastic. We'll go over to Piper. We'll put Kelly's on her. I always liked Kelly's armor. Just the idea of it. The EVA on top of the regular Spartan 2 uniform, which is now updated to match the current Master Chief. And her new helmet, it took some time to grow on me, just because of the way it bulges forward. And Linda's, I'm still on the fence about. And show it up. It's actually take some stuff from her inventory so that we can show it off. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? There. You can see it going on in a couple layers there. As far as texture and everything goes, this was also done really well. All these armors were done really well by the mod author. You can tell it took a lot of time and effort doing this piece by piece, especially with them being separate. Of course you came to see the Master Chief armor. That's the highlight of this entire thing for some people. It's really well done. In fact, using the Halo 5 model as an example, they did actually include the crack on the visor. You can see it there. Since it is Fallout 4, when you're moving, some pieces will warp, but altogether it looks really good. It's really well done. You can see the hand textures there and everything. There it is, just down to the tech suit. Looks kinda strange, but when you put the armor on top of it, it all fits together really well. There you go. Let's pull up a weapon just to show it off a little bit without the helmet for a moment. Yes, it has now been confirmed that the Master Chief does look like Bob, who is currently modeling these. Yes, that was Bob's face too. This is amazingly done. Really, visuals improve the feel of the game by a lot. But there's a reason that was number 3. The same reason why this is number 2 is modability. The other armors that I just showed you, you cannot mod. But this one, which is listed under the name Modified Armor, because it was taken down at one point and had to be renamed, you can change some things. You can change colors specifically. Ignore this one until the next entry. Here we go. This is one of my favorites. I found this before it got taken down the first time and was sorely disappointed when I managed to delete it, to save room and then wasn't able to find it again. I've not made that mistake since, just in case. It adds the Halo 2 or Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, excuse me for that moment, style Mark V armor. I'll show you here some of the modifications. I'll change the color of it for you, but you'll get to see some of the things there as I skim by. If you want to go back and pause just to see some of the mods you can do to it, I'm trying to save time now because that one was like 4 minutes just by itself. Here you go. This is really good. I love this. It would be really good for videos, you know, making machinimas and whatnot if you wanted to bridge games. And let's get on to the number one, my personal favorite. This one is my favorite mod in all games. This is Project Helljumper. When you look it up, it is extremely modifiable. It comes with a couple different armor types. This is the one I used to make Bob, which is the basic toned down ODST armor. Similar to, well, it uses the same design as Halo 3 ODST. And you can get the shoulders from the Halo 3 campaign, you can get special shoulders from the ODST campaign like you can see on her, as well as the Recon helmet, which you can see on her. That's the armor I made for Mousy.
Stay there.
Okay, I'll be here then.
I'll show it off a little bit. You can see the different details that are put onto it, especially with that back piece like is on Halo Reach and stuff. Coloring is a little bit dark. That is supposed to be the pink texture.
That's the plan.
Bob's is basic for the body, just black, and white for the helmet, with the Model B, I believe it is. So it adds the stripes instead of just making the whole thing white. And here's my armor. I use the Model B and the Commander armor with the modification to add a backpack. No forearm armor, or up armor plates, like I believe Bob had instead. You can change the visor color, but I just decided not to for the sake of this video. And finally, there's one more armor that this one also adds. This is the bench. This is how you make the ODST armors and stuff. We'll actually skim by them here in a moment. You can see just a glimpse on there too. And we'll take a look at that. You can get the Haunted helmet, you can modify the ODST armors, you can build the Recon helmet, and you can build the Marine armor specifically from Halo Combat Evolved, updated to a more modern texture. The only way you can tell that this was custom made is because the textures fit so well into the Fallout universe that they had to update everything just so that it didn't look out of place. They had to make all these by hands. That is extremely impressive, at least from my point of view. See the straps they added on it? The pieces of rippled cloth where it tucks in behind armor plates. Here's some modifications. I'm just going to change a couple of things on it, customize it for you so you can see. You can change to a lightweight, more like what Sergeant Johnson uses in Combat Evolved. There's all these different pieces you can add. You can change things to increase your stats. You can see it's already a really hefty armor. My character is a very high level because I cheated him out. There's with pouches, and on the light armor model, it looks really good. I actually prefer the light armor to the heavy for male characters because of the way they're shaped. The female characters, the heavy, just seems to look nicer. There you have it. These are my top 5 Halo mods in Fallout 4. Have a good one.